After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves as skipper Freddie Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Ender Inciarte makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And you know these guys come into this game obviously feeling pretty good about themselves. They got that important win on the road in Game 1. And I think now the hope is to just push the envelope a little bit. Play pretty aggressive baseball, and you maybe get a chance to have that 2-0 lead before you even set foot in your own home park.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ball game? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
In now, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Malone ready with the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Here comes a 1-2. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Ryan Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
And so would the guy on the mound.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove them.
Here comes the 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. DJ Peterson will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, you're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Boy, and he's really having trouble picking up that slider in this at-bat. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Way outside. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. We'll try again, 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A.J. Pierzynski would be next. 3-2, here it is. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first now from Citi Field. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
And you know, guys, it's really cliche to say that this is an important game for these guys. Obviously, every game's important in the postseason, but you just can't afford to go down 2-0 in your own ballpark. That's just going to be way too hard to come back from.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And there's the first out.
Yeah, might have been looking for the hard stuff. Maybe a fastball middle in. You know, instead, they drop a curveball on him, and it really threw him off stride.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
And when you've got the big lumber coming up behind you, this is not a bad idea. Get on base any way you can so they can hit with runners on. This time he just comes up a little bit short.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. And the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Number 3 will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now here's the first pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Number 30 will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
First pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, and especially when it's on the inner half.
The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. Atlanta leads it 1-0. A.J. Pierzynski leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
Here's the first offering. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
One on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as Pierzynski set down for the first down of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Standing in now, number 16, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He waits, now the pitch. And that misses, 1-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Two pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. And this is hit well towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Arismendi Alcantara will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
First offering on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
The next pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. So 1-1. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. First and second now, 1 man out. Big pitch here, 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Well, you're going to see right here the middle infielders are pinched towards second base bag. That's double play depth. And this is a ball that's hit a little bit farther towards the hole. So it takes a little longer for this play to get started, and they wind up only getting the 1 out.
Into the box now, John Smoltz. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. David Lee will start things off in the bottom of the second.
The shortstop, David Lee.
And here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. No problem here, 1 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Michael Pagano.
Michael Kadire will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. On the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
So 1-2 with one away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Kadire's got a full head of steam digging for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Here comes the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He'll try it again, 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and one out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Into the box, Bartolo Colon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Men on third with 2 down. One, two. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ender Inciarte is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Out for the Braves, the left fielder, number 7, Ender.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is. Right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Stepping in now, number 11, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 pitch now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And Kadire will put this one away for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Lee.
Ryan Lee will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Here's the first offering. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, come on.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And now this kicks off the glove of McCann, and this will be scored as a pass ball. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a pass ball.
Behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. DJ Peterson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Cologne looks back. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Braves strand one, but they lead it 1-0. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And one gone now in the New York third.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Juan Lagares will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Here he comes on 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Michael Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Get the run in a second, please.
Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
He's set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Come on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. One there. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Boy, and that's just a tough turn at second as they go around the horn. Now, he's got to hang in there because he knows he's going to get upended. And in the end, they wind up getting just the force on the lead runner.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here's a 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
A runner on first with 2 away. On the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here comes the 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now a pitch reached for and chopped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. It remains 1-0. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Andrelton Simmons will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
In now, number 16, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Arismendi Alcantara will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
One 0 on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Go!
Here comes the 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. The 3-1 is on the way. Fastball in there, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
John Schmaltz will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here's the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
A 3-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Next pitch, number 72 for Cologne here tonight. 3-1 on the way. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Ender Inciarte will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And a shake of the head as that ball was hit hard, but it'll leave the bases loaded. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The 4th inning. First baseman, number 30.
Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking to Pierzynski, the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here comes a 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's the full count offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And this will get right by Pierzynski to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
All right, David.
The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hit something hard. Right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses 2-1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a ground ball. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, they've figured out the whole get him on and get him over parts. Now with one away, they've got 2 shots at the get him in part. Nice job here to steer that one to the right side.
Into the box now, Michael Kadire, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside, 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's the ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Comes set, now the pitch. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leading off for Atlanta, second baseman, number 11.
And here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1. Let's go.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman,
Brian Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
DJ Peterson will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. Braves lead this one 1-0. Bartolo Colon will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
First pitch coming. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Come on, Mets.
Now here it comes.
Here we go.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
In there, 1-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
1-1 on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, look at this. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Juan Lagares will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
From the belt, the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
So 1-1. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. So 1-2 with one away. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw gets him, 2 down.
local lead will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 1-0 home. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Now the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely, and that'll fire up the whole dugout.
Number 3 will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
The next pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now the first pitch. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
1-0 on the way. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-1 pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 1-2 delivery. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Here he comes on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
3-2, here it comes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still pulled at 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
We're about to the point of the game where you can tell it's starting to tire a bit out there, no doubt about it. You look at the numbers on your screen, 3 walks allowed now. They'll have to start to consider a change here pretty soon.
David Lee will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. A.J. Pierzynski will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
A.J. Pierzynski.
First pitch coming. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And this will be off the wall out near the 3:30 marker.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the 6th, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Let's get him out.
He waits. Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You just don't see that, like, ever.
16.
Not in that situation, not in that count. That's a big break from an offensive standpoint. Now you've got to find a way to make that hurt somehow.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Bartolo Colon tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jay Lee will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are two on here with nobody out. Number 16 will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air to right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Center fielder,
Arismendi Alcantara will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner will score from second. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead now. It's 3-1.
So much for that tied ball game of a minute ago. 2 runs are in to score here, and he's able to make it all the way around to third with a triple.
John Smoltz will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Comes set. Now the pitch. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Open your eyes, huh? What are you looking at? What game are you looking at, huh?
Now the 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Number 11 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. .30 is on the way. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, number 11.
Number 11 will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Don't let him score.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. 1-0 pitch now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. Michael Kadire will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Fielder, Michael Kadire.
And here's the first pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, Michael.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2 to Kadire. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Come on.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Hitters count 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Matt Carpenter.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Here's the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
The batter, number 28, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
New
for
pitcher
the
coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Daniel Murphy will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He's ready. Now the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. One on its way to Murphy. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Alcantara is there, 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Juan Lagares will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now the 1-1. And the low 80 slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Josh Edgen is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Josh Edgen.
Brian Lee will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Line hard deep into left. Kadire asked for a treat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Into the box, DJ Peterson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
No strike.
Here's the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He was aggressive going after the first 2 guys in this inning, but he's taking a completely different approach to this 3rd guy.
The 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0 it's back to 2-2. The 2-2 fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball towards the hole. Oh, and he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
It's kind of a cold night, so that grass might be a little dewy, and that ball might have just slipped right out of his hand.
Andrelton Simmons will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
First pitch to him. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Atlanta, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Michael Lee will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
For the Mets, right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here we go!
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 will step in, 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Number 30 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now the first pitch.
Yep.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here comes the 1-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Number 16 will try again. Officially 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, number 16.
Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Look into McCann, the 1-1.
No.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 3-1 coming. And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back and bite him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. The next 3-2. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Arismendi Alcantara will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
That runner's leaning.
First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. From the belt, kicks and deals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A runner at first with no outs here. He's ready now. The pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Boy, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Your attention, please. Now
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Freddie Freeman will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Turn 2 now. Let's go.
Hard hit towards center. Lagares is right there, 1 down. Long throw to third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Maybe not the most convincing start to his appearance right here, but he gets that first out anyway. And you'll see this ball's hit right on the screws. But hey, better to give up a line drive out than a seeing eye single.
Ender Inciarte will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Go back home, bud. Just get me out.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
From the stretch. Here's a line drive. Caught coming off the bag. And he'll step on the bag himself for the double play. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. Tom Wilhelmsen is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
David Lee will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
David Lee.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Inciarte is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Michael Kadire will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Here's the 2-1 to Kadire. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And that's a big double right there. Down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
David Wright will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, David Wright.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Waits, now the pitch. Right back to the curve, but this one misses low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 53.
As Dribble Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13. Asdrubal Cabrera.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded, foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes a 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Tyon come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 7, Travis d'Arnaud.
Number 11 will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Second baseman, number 11.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage from 1 pitch out.
Brian Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch on the way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now the 1-0 pitch. A swing, and the bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
DJ Peterson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already, give me something to hit.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. Who walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. And here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Daniel Murphy will stand in to start off the ninth here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right side. The pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Juan Lagares will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First offering on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. That's popped up, now towards short right field. Number 11 is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Mets.
Michael Lee is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
Just some more great work here by Kimbrell as he comes out of the bullpen to fire a scoreless 9th inning and pick up the save. Now, his stuff is nasty.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 3-1. Good night from Flushing.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes.